You need to shut the fuck up.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
It is Friday, October 20th, 2017. I'm Minx. That's Mud Puppy. What's up, dude? It's
Hola, señorita. ¿Cómo estás?
I don't speak Spanish.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, okay. There we go.
Sorry, stuck in Spanish mode.
But yeah, it's finally Friday. Oh, I need to work on that. Cause you know, like we've got that partner with the Veterans Report on 94.1 and 620 KHB. And we, you know, so like we're going to be on terrestrial radio. So like real radio, right? And we can't swear on real radio. That is frowned upon.
Yeah, some federal organization.
And I'm screwed because like we're each taking turns on it, right? So it's
we are placing bets on how long you do last. You do know that, right?
No. Good to know.
That's a little side thing. Oh shoot! I ruined it. Sorry, guys.
Good to know.
We do have squares.
Oh, you do? Can I get in on this action? No, but seriously, like, I'm going to have, like, a fucking piece of... Oh, shit. Damn it.
Like that?
Yeah. No, like, I'm going to have a piece of paper that says on the very top, like, do not say these words. And then a long list of words that I'm not allowed to say. And it's going to be so hard. Because I'm going to be like, yeah, and fucking, shit, no, bitch, cunt.
I'm sorry, folks. She has Tourette's.
And I don't, though.
You can for one day.
Right? I know. Fucking ridiculous. God damn it. There it is again. I need to stop. I do know that my grandma is going to be so happy, though. She's going to be like, oh, you made it an hour without swearing? Good job. You're actually becoming a lady. And I'm going to be there.
And you weren't sleeping.
And I'm right? And I'm just going to be like, it physically caused me pain. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, so something else that, like, physically caused me pain today. So I'm going to the University of Texas football game tomorrow.
Oh, you poor thing.
Myself and Spanky are going. Well, my doc had tickets and he wasn't able to go. And so I was like, well, hey, if you don't find anyone else to take them, I'll take them off your hands, because he's got 2 special passes to, like, one of them's called, like, the Tea Room, which is strictly for, like, athletic alumni. So, like, I'll get to go into this secret room. Hey, dude, I can see up your nose when you lean forward like that, by the way.
Oh, I'm trying to get Mixer Chat up, so. Yeah.
But, and then, like, this other room, which is, like, the Heisman room or whatever. I don't know, but it's like, backstage stuff almost. Okay. They were free, so fuck it, right? And it's football, so why not? But I'm an Aggies fan. So.
Are you at least wearing an Aggies t-shirt underneath your...
No, because my doctor specifically told me I was not allowed to wear anything Aggies or anything maroon. Because he knows that I'm an Aggies fan. And so I'm like, ugh, fine, right? So he actually took me to a game 2 weekends ago, and I had a lot of fun there. But obviously I don't own anything Longhorns because to break them off, right? Gig them. So I went today, and so Spanky's going with me, right? And so Spanky, who doesn't sports at all, is going with me to a college football game, and our seats are fucking awesome. We're in the fucking end zone. We're right next to the band. It's gonna be a good time.
Do we need to start pulling money for bail money?
No.
Okay.
It's it's an 11 o'clock game, so day drinking will be happening, but I don't think we're gonna get to the point where we'll need bail money.
Until they find out you're an Augies fan.
Right.
Or Aggies, Augies, whatever they are.
Aggies.
Yeah.
Aggies. But so today I was thinking, since we're going to this game, if I'm going to a game, I feel like I have to represent the team that I'm there to see, right? And I got to show some sort of school spirit or whatever. I did that when I went to Aggie games. I was all marooned out and Aggied out, and I was like, woo, go Aggies, right? And those games were fun because we were able to get into the student section even though we weren't students, and so that was a lot of fun.
Just because you look like one.
Yeah, I know, right? I fucking but yeah,
Come here, little girl, you're late for class.
Right? Yeah, no, seriously. But yeah, so I bought a Longhorn shirt today, and it was physically painful. Just touching it. I was like, oh, what am I doing?
It's on me.
Yeah. But, school spirit, I got to rep the team that I'm there to see. So, I don't know. Exactly,
are
Dale.
We jumping
exactly.
bandwagons?
What? No. No. I'll cheer for them while I'm there. Every other time I see anything Longhorn, I'm just saw them off. Because, saw them off. Because, fucking Longhorns do this, right? With their fingers, and they're hook 'em horns, right? Well, Aggies will either do the thumbs up, gig 'em, or we do almost the same as Texas, but then we kind of bend our fingers and we say, saw 'em off. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you have to be there.
Weird.
What?
You Texas football people are weird.
I mean, football is religion here, dude. Especially college ball. College ball is a fucking religion here. Oh, the last game that I went to at UT, fucking Matthew McConaughey was there. So that was fun. Because he's a huge UT fan, right? So I'm hoping his sexy ass is going to be there again this week so I can look at him and be like, oh, yes.
But he might be in the Heisman room.
Right. I might have
Picture
to go.
up?
I might have to go stalk him. But at the Heisman room, Ricky Williams is going to be there tomorrow, who is a Heisman winner from Texas. So, yeah, my doctor told me that, and I was like, "Who the fuck is Ricky Williams?" and he kind of got offended, and I think he might want his tickets back, but they're already in my possession. So, possession's 9/10 of the law, right?
Not if his name's on them.
No, it's not. It's not even his name on them.
Who gave you those tickets? That's a great question.
Right, exactly. And it, just like Leanne said, in Texas, football is religion. It starts at middle school. They have security at football games, for middle school football games. And then high school football, which is going on right now, right? Friday Night Lights. Fucking, that's a big to-do thing as well. And some of these high school stadiums are outrageous. They rival college stadiums. It's ridiculous. Just how everything in life with Texas revolves around football.
When I lived in the small town growing up, you know, after the Kaz brought snacks. Sorry, squirrel.
Snacks.
When I lived in the small town after the parents split, our whole town would shut down in Michigan just for, you know, Friday night games for football and stuff. I mean, we would walk from the school to the local restaurant. The owner of the restaurant would feed us. We'd walk back to the school, you know, and start pregame and all of that. And I had never seen that before. But that's like everyday life for you guys.
I mean, kind of.
Well, every Friday. During football season type deal.
Right. But yeah, so I'm super excited. The only thing, though, is that, you know, like I said, it is a morning game. It's an 11 a.m. game. So, getting up.
Do you even get out of bed that early on Saturdays?
No.
Uh-oh.
Honestly, no, I don't. So, yeah, there are going to be snacks there, Spanky. Like, you and I are going to go day drink and get our snack on. It's going to be great.
That's what I'm saying. We need a stack report.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so I'm, like, poor Spanky, like, agreed to this before I was like, oh, yeah, by the way, we have to leave at, like, 7:30. So
Spanky's going to be out of bed at 7:30 on a weekend.
No. That hooker's going to be out of bed before 7:30 because we have to leave this area at 7:30 so we can hopefully make it there in time to pregame.
Oh my God, Kaz just brought up something.
The bars open at the bars in Austin, like around the stadium, they open at 9. So we have to get there a little before 9 so that way we can pregame before we get to the pregame, before we get to the game.
Kaz just brought up a great point. You do realize UT is the home of Cox, not Glocks, right?
Yes. I know, right? I don't... Maybe we should stop by like a sex store and like just grab the biggest one we can find and be like, we're here to protect ourselves because this will work.
I can see you walking into the Heisman room.
Right? Carrying around my dildo. Like, what? Oh my God.
Go to shake somebody's hand.
Right? Oh! Oh my God. Oh my God. No. It would be even better if it was like one of those fist ones. And like I extend that out to like shake someone's hand like, hello, sir. Here's my fist.
Allie said make sure it's strapped on for safety.
Right? Oh,
Stefan,
God.
you mean those aren't horns?
Yeah. So that's my plan this... Yeah.
Fist bumps all around.
Right? Seriously. But yeah, so that's my plan tomorrow. So, so I'm going to grab donuts. So, Spanky, I'm grabbing donuts in the morning. So
that means you're responsible for the coffee.
No. Why would you bring coffee? We're trying to get day drunk.
Yeah, but you can't drink and drive on the way there.
I mean, allegedly. I know that there's like laws or something about that and that it's frowned upon. But how else do you pregame to the pregame to the pregame if you don't have roadies? I mean, logic.
I'm a good mud puppy.
Right? Spanky says we don't drink coffee.
Oh, that's right. You get cappuccinos from Starbucks.
Right? No. Right? Ooh, or we could do coffee with Baileys.
That's what Allie just said. Coffee with whiskey is perfectly acceptable for mornings.
Yes, which means all roadies on the way down. Cheers. But yeah, no. I'm driving.
It is a 2-drink minimum
a 2-drink
on to drive any vehicle containing a bed in the state of Texas.
What do you mean by that?
You got to have 2 beers before you can drive a truck.
Well, duh. I mean, and that's just before you get into the cab, and then there's a 6-pack waiting for you inside.
Coffee with whiskey and dildo. No, Mason, you don't stir the coffee with the dildo.
Aw, Max, happy almost birthday. He says he's getting to be old. Well, what is old? Like, what? Like,
yes, please
like,
elaborate.
Oh no. Oh, you could just be like, I'm transageal or something like that, and be like, I'm not 50, I'm 30 because that's what I identify as. So fuck you and your logic. You know, I mean, that's a thing now, right?
As a 25-year-old again, then?
Maybe. I mean, why not? Boys think that they're girls, and girls think that they're boys now. So you might as well. Oh, I love that that Ben Shapiro video when the one chick is like, "Why can't girls be in Girl Scouts? Because you have to be a boy to be in Boy Scouts." Like,
yeah.
Where's it say that?
Why aren't
in
you
the
50?
name Boy Scouts? And then, right? All right, let me ask you something. Why aren't you 60? Wait, what? Why aren't you 60? Yes. He's like, just because you feel something doesn't mean it right. Doesn't make it right. Yes. Her face, she got so butthurt. Meanwhile, I'm over there laughing my ass off like, yes, get her. Right? Go for the kill.
Could you imagine if Shapiro and Milo got in the same room together?
They have actually.
They have?
I want to say
God,
that have.
Would be a freaking talk and a half.
They don't always agree on everything, so I would love to hear them like debate each other about stuff.
Yeah.
But because you know, like each one is gonna be like, they're not gonna hold back the punches, especially with facts. Yeah. But at the same time, they're gonna walk away and be like, "Yeah, it was a good discussion. It was good."
Yeah, shake hands, go the merry way, and
right?
Probably stop at the bar and have a beer.
Right. Fucking Stefan, can you sue McDonald's for your coffee being too hot if you stir it with your dick? Maybe.
No, you can't. They put it on the cups. Not. I mean, you can't stir it with your dick, but exactly. That the contents is hot.
Exactly, but they didn't say not to stir it with your dick. So, I mean,
oh please! Could you imagine the warning label?
You know, eventually that's gonna have to be applied somewhere on some sort of warning label because some idiot is gonna be like, "I'm gonna stir it with my dick." Yeah, the helicopter.
Do not stir with phallus.
Right. How's your week been?
Freaking awesome.
Oh.
Yeah. So like everybody knows that. You know, I've been working all this overtime and being like stupid, crazy tired and goofy and shit, but we finally got moved in, got to play with all the new toys, and it's been exciting. It's got that new shop. It's whenever you go someplace new, and well, for you, it's every day when you open up whatever Surge kit. It's like, ooh, it's so nice and pretty. But that's the way it is with us. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, everything's running like a dream. I could not ask for anything better to happen this week. Like, none of the new stuff broke.
No, I would
All the
not.
old stuff was like, that was even working beautiful. So, it was very relaxing. Mm-hmm. And it was a great, fun atmosphere. I got a big drag race I'm going to tomorrow up in Middle Georgia. And I'll be shooting pictures up there and playing with some of the guys from Street Outlaws and having some fun.
Nice. I don't know what Street Outlaws is, but, have fun.
Show on Discovery Channel, sorry. So, I'll have White Rhino and Red Attack and a couple of the other racers that'll be there.
Are you able to sneak, into the VIP area where you can meet said people?
Yeah, I'm the photographer.
Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. And just brainstorming. Maybe you should get contact info. We could have them
I
on.
just might. I never really thought about having those guys come on. They would be interesting. Good old White Rhino. Kaz knows who I'm talking about. Maybe not. You guys have to watch. You guys have to watch. Look it up on YouTube. Without trying to plug it, this is a big race just involving pickup trucks, and we're not talking like any pickup trucks. These are like daily driven trucks that run 4 seconds in the 8th mile.
Oh wow.
Yeah, big boy toys. But we also have a lot of the big hitters coming out, and these guys are low 4s, high 3s, just shitting and getting. I'll be sick by the end of the night from exhaust fumes and tire smoke, but I only do it every couple months.
Oh. Sounds exciting. I don't know. Never.
Well, I mean, if you Facebook stalk me at all, which you probably haven't, you've probably seen the pictures of the drag, some of the drag racing pictures I've taken. But I've had pictures that companies have used for advertisements and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool.
Nice. Good job, Mud Puppy. I did not know that about you.
It's one of my hidden talents is photography.
Oh, interesting. So what you got for me as far as news goes?
Kevin Smith. The other thing a lot of people don't know about me is I'm a huge Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes fan. Huge. Like the whole Jersey series. But if it wasn't for Weinstein, nobody would really know who Kevin Smith was. But I'll read this article real quick. When the Harvey Weinstein sex abuse scandal erupted in early October, filmmaker Kevin Smith, who credits the Hollywood power broker for starting his career, was among the first wave of celebrities to speak out, saying he was ashamed of his Weinstein connection. Now Smith is putting where his mouth is. In a recent episode of his podcast, Hollywood Babylon, Smith said he will donate all future residuals from the film he made with Weinstein, which includes Clerks, Clerks 2, Chasing Amy, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Jersey Girl, and Zack and Miri Make a Porno, to the nonprofit Women in Film, which supports women filmmakers. Although he said he was unaware of the decade-long pattern of abuse of women that has been attributed to Weinstein, Smith also said he plans to give $2,000 a month to the organization until the day I die. My entire career is tied up with the man, Smith explains. Everything I did in the beginning has his name on it, and I spent many years lionizing him. He added, I just wanted to make some fucking movies. That's it. That's where I made Clerks. And no fucking movie is worth this. My entire career. Take it. It's wrapped up in something It's wrapped up in something really fucking horrible. The Weinstein story erupted in early October when New York Times published a story outlining characterized decades-long pattern of sexual harassment and worse of women in Hollywood at Weinstein's hand. You know, everybody knows what's going on with that. But Weinstein is now expelled from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science as well as the Producer Guild of America, in addition to being fired from the company. And he's seeking sex addiction and treatment in Europe. Police in New York and London are reportedly looking at the possibility of bringing charges against him. But that right there says a lot about Kevin Smith. That he is exactly what they said, putting his money where his mouth is. he's like, I don't even want the money from any of these movies anymore. He goes, let it go to something, totally that will help women in Hollywood.
I mean, that's awesome for Kevin Smith. I just think it's hilarious how now that he got caught, now he's going to a rehab.
But yeah.
I'm sick and I need help. Yeah? Where was all this enthusiasm to get help 3 decades ago?
Yeah.
But, whatever, right? Whatever. So, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but apparently the First Lady gets a paycheck. Like, that's a thing.
Why?
I don't know. I honestly, I can't tell you why the First Lady gets a paycheck. I mean, good for her, I guess. I don't know.
She would have to quit her job anyway.
It's Melania Trump. Do you
think...
Well,
I'm saying, not Melania per se, but, like, Nancy Reagan or anybody of that, if they had a job... Because normally, you go from governor to congressman to president, whatever, and you make enough money there, your wife really doesn't need a job, or your husband really doesn't need a job if you're a woman. Because those guys are making 6 figures plus.
Mm-hmm.
So, I really don't see why they need a paycheck. But unless they were, like, already working outside of what their significant other did.
Yeah. Allie, so in reply to your comment, like, it's like a drunk or an addict. They won't seek out change until they hit bottom or are forced to. Yes and no. My mother is both of those. And she's hit bottom a couple times. And still she refused to go to treatment. And it's like, you died. Like, you drowned and you still don't want to go get help? Or are you sure? Like, and so when it comes, and my thing is that when it comes to sexual predators, they won't get help until they've been caught.
Sorry. No, it wasn't you. It was Ice.
This is why Dependents think they get BH. But no, sexual predators, they don't seek out any sort of treatment or any sort of help until after they get caught, to make it look as though, like, I just realized that this was a problem. I'm going to go get help now. Please be lenient on me and don't press charges. Or if you do press charges, hey, judge, please be lenient on me because I'm in help now. Like, I'm seeking help now. So you have to be nice to me now. That's all it is. Like, he was caught, and so that's why he's now rushing off to Arizona or Europe or fucking wherever. That's the only reason why, is because he got caught. Freaking. Oh, so speaking of, like, sexual harassment, so my time hop popped up today, right? And I was like, yeah, let's see what happened today back in history, right? And I swear I'm going to get back to Melania Trump. I swear I'm going to. But, since we're on sexual harassment, and one of the memories that came up was this fun time at the barracks at Fort Irwin when I was being sexually harassed, like, while I'm on my phone with my grandma. And, like, so that was awkward because I'm talking to my grandparents and some guy's yelling behind me, like, loud enough for my grandparents who are in their late 70s. And, like, my grandpa has hearing aids now, which he only sometimes wears. So who knows if he was wearing them or not. But he was able to hear what they were saying to me. And, like, it was bad. They were like, it was not nice. And so, but yeah, and then it got to the point where like they came up and like started touching me, and I freaked the fuck out, right? Well, long story kind of short, I stayed at a friend's house who lived on post, right? I went over to her house and I called her up frantic. I was like, I don't feel safe here. I need help. Like, please, can I come over? Can I crash on your couch? Please help me. And so she was like, yes, of course. And, and so I crashed over there. But when I got over there, I called my staff duty and I told them, hey, I need to speak to First Sergeant now. Like, something happened to me. I need to talk to the top now. And so First Sergeant called me and I told him what happened. And the next day, that soldier was locked up in his commander's office and he was getting paperwork. And yeah, so that's honestly, like, that was the one time, like, one of a couple times where the Army, like, did right by me. And, like, he ended up getting kicked out. Apparently this dude had, like, a long rap sheet of just shit that he had been doing, and this was the final straw, and his commander was like, no, he's fucking gone. And I was like, yeah, don't fuck with me. See, I fucking learned eventually, like, that, hey, I need to fucking report shit when it happens, because otherwise nothing gets done. So, yay me. I learned.
MPs can't prove anything 2 weeks after the fact.
Right, yeah. But yeah, no, my fucking command, like, my chain of command, like, were fucking on it. And First Sergeant's name was First Sergeant Curtis Camp. He's awesome. He's retired now. We're friends on Facebook.
Yeah. Like I said, don't wait 30 fucking years.
So yeah. So that happened. So okay, so back to Melania Trump. Well, apparently she's got her own little staff in the East Wing of the White House, right? And the White House puts out this report to Congress about, staff and, their salaries and whatnot. Well, Melania differs greatly from Michelle Obama in that Michelle Obama had somewhere around 25 staff working for her, which equaled to a combined total pay of over $1 million just for her staff. Melania only has 9, and their combined salary is under $500,000. So she's embracing a more active and public schedule as First Lady, but she still runs one of the leanest East Wing operations in recent history. According to Fox News analyst of the White House personnel reports, Melania Trump has significantly reduced the number of aides in the First Lady's office payroll in comparison to her predecessor. So yeah, friggin', that's awesome.
I've got a question on that. Why would she need so many people?
I don't know. I can't tell you. I have no idea why one person needs 24 people to work for them.
You're the First Lady. Why do you need 9?
Well, like, she's got some that, like, help her with her speeches, like, and, like, plan her whole, like, outings and whatnot, and communications director.
Oh, a secretary.
Yeah. So she's got a couple of those. She's got a press person. As far as I'm aware, she does not bring someone to travel with her, which is what Michelle Obama had like a couple of people would travel with her. And that was their job, was to travel with the First Lady and make sure she was presentable, I guess. I don't know. I can't tell you. I wasn't there.
I'm sorry, it just kind of makes no sense. I can see the president having that many aides, but I can't see, like, the First Lady having that many. Like 5 max, like you were saying.
Well, Laura Bush had, 18, and Hillary Clinton had 19 when they were First Ladies. And then Michelle Obama had 24 because apparently the high teens was just not enough people. And then Melania gets in and she's like, why are all you bitches here? Cut, cut,
Cosby
cut,
nice.
cut, 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 cut. And she only kept 9. And apparently fired everyone and then only hired like 9 people.
They weren't
So.
tamers. They were handlers.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Doc, I'm pretty sure that's like verbatim. That is exactly what Melania said. Like, why are you bitches here? Time to go. And then like fucking drop kick them out of the room. Like, legit, I was there. That's what happened.
So you're
Don't
saying
quote me.
I don't need somebody to color coordinate my dresses with my shoes anymore?
Right. Well, I mean, Allison in Facebook Live brings up a great point. We need someone to do our makeup and pick out our clothes. This is true. Like, if I could have someone like pick out what I'm going to wear each day, that would make my life so much easier and less stressful. Because I have a hard enough time being like, do I really want to wear pants today? Or do I not? So, yeah, most of the time it's not. So I go to work in scrubs, which I stole from the hospital. Acquired. Wait, let me redact that statement. Redacted. I acquired them stealthily. And by
Redacted's here?
no, but by stealthily acquired them, I mean I just wore them out.
You stole them.
No, I acquired them. I'm borrowing them.
Remember, Steal is an acronym. Safely transport equipment to an alternate location. Just always remember that.
Well, yeah, to my house. Redacted does cheat, cause does. Oh, speaking of cause, I was up in his AO earlier this week, like 2 days ago. I know, and I didn't get to see him. I was really bummed. He was at work. Best stepdad ever. Yeah, but I went and saw, I saw a screening for the movie Thank You for Your Service. You guys need to go fucking see this movie. That's all I'm gonna say. I talked too much about it in our ops chat, and I'm learning to not talk so much. So
Way to go. You kind of ruined it
shut
for
the
all
fuck
of us.
up, Mud Puppy. I swear to God, I will mute the shit out of you. Mute kick. Gone. Watch me do it. And so, I know, cause I missed you. And so, just, you need to go see it. It's an outstanding movie. Highly, highly recommend it. What did he say?
The dog dies in the end.
No. No, it doesn't.
Damn it, Kaz.
It doesn't, though. I'm gonna mute you. You're not even muted right now, but that was good, I guess. I don't know what you were doing, but A for effort. But yeah, so. Oh, okay. So everyone's like favorite porn star, right? Jenna Jameson. She came out today about Playboy having their first transgender centerfold, which again, I don't know. I just don't know.
I got in trouble for that article.
No, you only got in trouble because, and then he shared it, like he shared her response. Okay, so the thing is, in case everyone's living under a rock, for the November issue of Playboy, they have a French transgender, transsexual, because you can't fucking change your gender. Science. You cannot change your gender, no matter how hard you try. You can change your sex, but you can't change your gender. So they are having their first transsexual, like male to female, obviously, because it's Playboy, as their centerfold. And he is a French model. And like from here up, like his face, yeah, he looks gorgeous, right? But, and like, you know, I've only seen the body like from either the side or from behind, right? So I don't know if he's still has a dick or not. Like in what stage of transition are you? Like, have you chopped everything off? I don't know. And now I'm curious. Like, excuse me, what is down there? Like, I'm confused because all these angles you're giving me, you look like just any other chick, right? So fucking whatever. But now I'm wondering, like, I have questions.
Ice is completely and utterly speaking the truth. Chilton's is the only place that a training should be.
What the fuck is that?
Chilton's or Hanes. You are correct, Doc.
What is children or Chilton's?
They're automotive books.
Oh. I get it now. You're so witty, Ice.
Hef Jr.
So
said,
witty.
hold my beer.
Right. Hold my beer. Jenna Jameson is not happy with Playboy's choice to feature its first ever transgender playmate. The French model Inez Raoult, I fucked that name up. And so the former adult entertainer told Fox News, "I just think it's a ridiculous attempt by Playboy to stay relevant. It is a foolish decision that alienates its consumer base." Fox News unsuccessfully reached out to Playboy for comment, but Cooper Hefner, the son of late founder Hugh Hefner, told the New York Times, quote, "It is the right thing to do. We're at a moment where gender roles are evolving." Jameson, 43, took to Twitter to voice her frustration with the legendary men's entertainment brand, where she had mixed reactions from fans, to include those who were like, "I agree with you, Jenna," and others saying, "Hey, you're being kind of a bitch. Like, and you're judging people. We don't accept you now." Because no one judges harder than the fucking left, am I right? Yes, I am. They do. The fucking left. Like, honestly. Like, the left, and specifically the LGBT community, like, I know this for a fact because, like, I kind of fall into that. Like, I fall under the B, right? A lot of them, like, don't like us because they think, one, that us bisexuals are fucking selfish or greedy, or that we're more prone to cheat, and that therefore they're like, we don't want to deal with you, and because one of these days you're gonna wake up and be like, I want this now, fuck, and like you're gonna cheat. That's not how it works. So, and like a lot of the like full gays say that we need to make up our minds and that we need to make a choice as far as like which one we're gonna be, and that we can't be both, like as far as like both or be attracted to both. We have to choose one or the other. And it's like, you're being kind of a judgmental cunt right now, and you need to stop. So,
can't we all just hit a bong? I mean,
right?
Get along.
Our vag is turning into dick. Ice, why are you yelling? And like all caps, dude, why are we yelling? And two, I mean, vages can turn into dicks. It requires surgery, though. But that's just it. Like, again, gender cannot evolve. Like, your XX or XY cannot magically change into the other. Like, I feel like I'm going to have to fucking have this rant a lot in the upcoming, years. Because like, you can't change your gender. You can't fucking do it. There's no way to take that XX or XY and reverse it into the other one. You cannot do it.
Rotec says XYZ.
Dude, don't make, like, he says that, and now, like, they're going to be like, I'm an XYZ. Like, God damn it. It doesn't exist.
So would that make you an XY?
What?
Would that make somebody an XY?
No, because you can't change your fucking chromosomes.
But they formally no more X. Too many X's. I pay for chicks and I like chicks.
You know? But yeah.
I mean, that whole thing, that doesn't make sense. You can't change your chromosomes.
You
Ask
can't.
Manning.
You know, no matter how many fucking hormones you take, no matter how many surgeries you undergo, you can't change your fucking DNA. It's not possible. It is not possible, which is why it should have stayed as a transsexual and not turned into a transgender, because that's false advertisement and there's no way that you can fucking change your goddamn gender. Like,
And false advertising is against the law.
It is. You know, but it's like it's so frustrating talking to some of these people, and like you're trying to explain to them, hey, scientifically, you cannot change your gender. You can change your sex, yes, and I agree with that. Like, if you want to get your dick and your balls cut out, fucking go for it. And if you want to get your scrotum like inverted and like sucked up into you and turned into a like makeshift vagina, dude, by all means, whatever makes you happy. Don't call yourself a transgender, though, because you are still a dude. I'm sorry, but that's what you are. Like, you are male by DNA. I don't know what to tell you. Fucking, you rolled the wrong dice, I guess. Life sucks. Move on.
That's mutilation. You are absolutely correct. I'm trying to find that article about the transgender that got arrested.
Oh, in Wyoming. That's right. Pip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pip. He sent me an article, right? Yeah. He sent me an article today of a Wyoming man, right? Because again, even though he dresses like a female and apparently is taking fucking hormones, allegedly taking hormones, which would make it almost physically whatever. So,
oh, and this one was from yesterday.
Yeah, let me finish. So, a Wyoming man who is a transsexual and like transitioned into a woman has been convicted of sexual assault on a minor, a 10-year-old, in a fucking restroom. And like, you know, I understand not all transsexuals are going to prey on children. I get that. But there are monsters out there. Just like in every other fucking demographic, you have your small percentage of monsters who prey upon children, who prey upon the weak, right? And like, you know, this whole gender, like, the whole debate as far as like, thanks Obama for allowing, like, you know, his whole thing as far as like, you know, you can use the bathroom that you identify with and not that you are.
Now see,
like,
this didn't happen in a public bathroom.
No, but it fucking happened at what was it, a friend's house, I think, right?
Yeah, a family friend.
Family.
Yeah, it was a family friend.
Yeah. You know, and then she tried to deny it when there was photo, like, you know, the little girl thankfully went up to her mom and said, "Mom, this happened, like, this just happened." The mom immediately took the girl to the hospital. They administered a rape kit on her and found abrasions and contusions all along her genitalia and inside her this little girl's vagina, which suggested that, or it showed proof that, yeah, no, penetration happened. And so, you know, they then pressed charges against it, and fucking what was it? I read it. And then this man had the balls to deny it. and be like, no, this never happened. You're just targeting me because I'm a trans woman. No, they're going after you because you assaulted a 10-year-old. Like, What do you think, Emma Puppy? You look lost in thought right now.
Oh, just what Stefan just said.
I want to say.
What the backlog on rape kits are right now.
Ah. That's going to be a good one. We'll wait. Right? Let me.
What is the backlog on rape kits? Loading, waiting. But yeah, no, that is messed up. That whole situation, and then to turn around and freaking, oh, it's just a publicity stunt, blah blah blah.
Yeah. That's pretty much what they did. He was like, oh, you're just targeting me, and you're just trying to give me, like, you know, come after me, and blah, 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 or whatever. I don't fucking know. But, yeah. Fucking exactly, Mike. He says he's identified as an eggplant once. And Anthony identifies, apparently, as an Apache attack helicopter. Because who wouldn't? Am I right? Who the fuck wouldn't? But,
Holy crap, Doc, you're right. It's an actual website.
But
and the backlog.
Jim Powers in Facebook Live, he says that there's still other cases reported that happen in public bathrooms. So.
Oh, it goes by. You can look at the backlog by state. All right.
Is it that bad?
That's what it looks like.
In my mind, all I picture is like warehouses of manila envelopes containing evidence. And nothing is done about it.
The state of Georgia has 10,314 untested kits.
Untested?
Texas, 18,946. California, 13,615.
Well.
Oh, Detroit alone, 11,341.
Oh, hey, that's your home city.
Yeah, bastards.
So speaking of California, there is a single mother who is an illegal immigrant who has been deported back to Mexico. Sylvia Ocampo Ortiz had checked in or had a check-in meeting with immigration officials because she has been allowed, like, they've known about her and have allowed her to stay as long as she, you know, checks in periodically, apparently. And so, she checked into immigration officials last week and was detained after years of being permitted to stay. An increasingly familiar story under the Trump administration. If you can't tell, this article is from quite the left-leaning side. If you could not tell. I have no sympathy for illegal immigrants at all. So, whatever. Ocampo joined, or what? After hearing that Ocampo would be deported, Gonzalez Fletcher's office and Unite Here Local 30, the hotel workers union that Ocampo joined in 2000, began rallying the San Diego community to her defense. Quote, deporting Sylvia Ocampo is heartless and sickening, Gonzalez Fletcher said. She is a hardworking, tax-paying member of this community, and she has 2 children who are U.S. citizens, including an 8-year-old daughter with special needs. What will happen to her kids after their mother is deported? Are we now a country that takes relish in separating parents from children? I'm absolutely devastated and horrified, unquote. Again, if you didn't come here illegally, you wouldn't have to fucking worry about that. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, sorry, I guess, that you got deported, but our fucking immigration officials are doing their fucking jobs. So, again, I don't have sympathy.
No.
ICE. Illegal? Say it isn't so. And then, yeah, exactly. How is she paying taxes if she doesn't have a social security number? So if she's paying taxes, that means she has a social security number. How did she fucking get one of those? What?
You can pay taxes and not have a social security number.
How?
It is.
Tell me how.
Because
every
I forget
year
what
when
it's called, but you can. It's a because where we're at, we have a lot of migrant workers that work the fields, and they pay all the taxes on their paychecks and everything else because they're actually tracked in a computer system.
Okay, but they are not illegal immigrants, correct?
Right.
Oh. So, which means they're here on a visa, which means that the government is tracking them, which means the government probably gave them some sort of identification number in order to do taxes. Yes? Right? Yes?
Yeah.
Again, how would an illegal immigrant either get a tax identification number or social security number in order to file taxes?
Non-resident visa would still, yeah. How to...
But
How
still,
to pay taxes as an illegal.
But still, Stefan, you're there under a non-resident visa, which means you filled out all the fucking paperwork in order to get to that country legally. Which means they probably gave you some sort of tax identification number. Or some sort of identification number to where they can track you, to where they can track your fucking pay, to where at the end of the year they can be like, hey, here's your taxes. Either here's some money back or hey, bitch, you owe me money. So.
This is... I'm trying to find... scanning to figure out where it actually says it.
What's an ITN?
ITIN.
Yeah, what is that?
International Tax ID number, if I remember right.
So
it's been a while since I've had to deal with all of those.
So then how would an illegal immigrant obtain one of those? Because wouldn't they try, like... You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just because, you know, I have a thing about, like, breaking laws and I don't want to do that, but I don't understand.
Individual taxpayer identification number. Thank you,
So
Ice.
how do you obtain one of those? Especially if you're an illegal immigrant in a country where they're like, hey, don't immigrate here illegally. And if you're trying to keep a low profile so that way you don't fucking get deported, like... How do you obtain one of those? Like, I have questions. I don't know. Like, I've never immigrated illegally into any country, mostly because I would have been detained and sent to hard labor.
That's what I was guessing. Is that
Mexico.
they were, like what ICE says, they were in the process of paperwork and then failed to finish up, or they let their visa expire, but they continued to use their ITIN. Yeah, she's in the system, just not all the way.
Interesting. But, you know, like, if I were to fucking, like, illegally cross the border into, I don't know, Mexico, I'd go to a fucking prison camp. You know?
Allie said she was one day away from being an illegal alien in Mexico when my visa was running out.
See? And then she would have been thrown into fucking, like, a concentration camp. Like, Like,
You don't say, Doc. You don't say.
what do you say?
Those two branches of government don't communicate well.
Anthony asked a question. So, what do y'all think the wall would? So y'all think the wall would stop illegals? What's y'all's take? I mean, I think that it would be a deterrent.
Yeah, it does it now. The places that already have a wall.
Yeah.
But it slows them down.
It slows them down. It is a deterrent. And so then they find ways around the wall because, again, along our border, there are sections where it is a legit wall and not just like a chain link fence or a river, you know, which is easily crossable. And so, because what river is it? The Juarez River? Or no.
So.
Guadalupe River? That's along the border of Texas and Mexico. Like there's
The
parts.
Rio Grande.
Was it that one? I don't fucking know. I'm not from Texas. I'm from California. I don't know Texas shit except football. But no, you know, like I think if we had like a full complete wall, like from coast to coast, it would definitely help deter people from getting here illegally. Like there's always going to be those extremely motivated individuals who are going to find a way to get here no matter what obstacles are put in their way, whether that be man-made such as the wall or the fucking deserts which line the entire southern border. They're gonna find a way into our country, whether that be like digging tunnels underneath, which we already know that there are tunnels that lead from Mexico into the random parts of the desert of the United States. Like, we know that they're fucking there. Finding them, you know, that's the problem. I think that immigration as a whole, as far as legal immigration, I think that can be reformed as far as making the process easier for people to apply for visas. I mean, and you know, and obviously we want to do background checks on people coming here because we don't want people in our country who are going to hurt us, you know? Like we don't want that. I think also that the people that do apply to come here and do apply for visas, they should have a plan for what they're going to do once they get here as far as a job and where they're going to live. Like they need to have these sort of things mapped out already when they make an application, like when they apply for a visa. You know, and then I also believe that we need to really follow up on our visas that we do hand out and make sure that, hey, you know, we give these people enough time to where they can reapply for a visa and be like, you know, hey, you're a year out from your visa expiring. If you would like to continue to stay here, please reapply so that way you can still legally stay here. And we need to be more thorough with our follow-up as far as if they don't reapply or if they just let it expire and they just like, fuck it. Immigration control is there to be like, to actually enforce our immigration laws. You know, that's my standpoint. I don't think that a wall is going to stop illegal immigration completely. I do think it'll help draw the numbers down, and that, again, it'll help deter people from crossing, especially if the wall has what they say it's going to have as far as guard towers every couple hundred meters. And then, you know, we got to step up our border patrol force as well, so that way we've got enough people to man said towers. So I don't know.
But speaking of illegals in the United States, how about we go on a break so I can go have a cigarette and we'll talk about how many Afghan tradies we have that have gone AWOL in the United States.
Right. Oh, Mike, hold on. He said, didn't your governor just... Okay, one, I don't claim California anymore. I mean, it's like a love-hate relationship I have with my home state. They're fucking insane. And I honestly hope that they segregate from the union. Right? Is that the right word? Yeah. I don't know. It really is. It's just a love-hate relationship I have with my home state, because on the one hand, I love California. That's my, home state. I still have family there. The country's gorgeous in California. Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm. Do I need to continue? But with those come the fucking insane people who run the state, and the insane Hollywood elitists who apparently for some reason feel as though we need to listen to every single word that they say, and that they know how to run America better than anybody else. I hate the Kardashians. I don't understand why they're a thing. I don't understand America's obsession with celebrities. You are there to entertain me. Dance monkey. It's not the other way around. Don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do because I pay you to fucking dance and entertain me. And if I'm not being entertained, why am I paying you? Yeah. But yeah, Mud Puppy needs his nicotine, so we're gonna take a break so that way Mud Puppy can go and do his thing. Is that better, Mud Puppy?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll see you guys here in about 15 minutes. So yeah. Have a good first break, I guess. I don't know.
Shots! Refill your drinks!
Right? It's Friday! Shots, bitches!
There you go, cussing again.
Damn it.
Here, take this photograph, tell me what it is you see when you look at me, deep into the photography. I don't really need your sympathy, just tell me your thoughts. Have I got what they got, and is it a plot done for naught? Am I not like you, because I do what I do? Who knew that I could lose a few of you, cause I bleed blue? But it's true, I know, cause I see it every day as I work and I sleep the day away. Like you I have pain, and like you I have fear. Can I pay all of the bills and still make it through the year? Will I make it home alive? Should I pray to the sky every day and every night? Will I hold you by my side? But in the public eye, I don't even have a heart. A robot of the system moving only when I'm told to start. Rip apart my art, I'm strong like a flower blooming. You got it all wrong, I know I'm breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human.
Call me a vet like a soldier. Green beret, 21 gun salute, don't wanna see today. In the constant war zone, in the home of the brave, where they hate the police until they saving the day. I got kids like you, a mortgage like you, so blue lives matter, and so does yours too. All this separation and divide, open your eyes. If you cut us all open, we the same inside. The only difference is I run to the gunfight. Get peace when it's chaos, when the people don't act right. But I'm under scrutiny for trying to protect me. You pull a pistol and I'm shooting for trying to contest me. I got a quick second to make a deadly decision. The media portray me like a kid for a living, like I'm cold with no heart, a brain with no thoughts, a body with no feeling, a life with no cause.
Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. I'm damned if I do, and damned if I don't. It's like every single time I say what's on my mind, they go for my throat, they spew evil words. A few are absurd, always grinding, grinning, and killing my soul with these verbs. Hold me down, like I can't gasp for air. I'm closed inside of a box, like I'm inside Fort Knox. Every time that I'm there, I don't know why they think that I'm different from you. All that's true is I'm a like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, I need. And like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe. And like you see, I see. And like you need, need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Think of when we're all alone.
fucking 2, I need to stop swearing. I need to stop swearing.
What do you need to put a jar on your desk.
I know. Oh my God, no, I'd be broke. I would be.
Or would you be rich at the same time?
We don't know. There is no telling, because I'd see it and I'd be like, oh, look, I have money that I can spend. But then at the same time, I'm going to swear more, and then I'm going to run out of money to put into my swear jar. So it's a constant dilemma. It really is. It's constant.
Oh.
So this article.
Yeah, check this out. So, at least 152 Afghans sent to the U.S. for military training since 2005 have gone AWOL, absent without leave, for those of you that aren't military savvy, for those non-military viewers. And the situation is unlikely to improve soon, according to a Watchdog report released Friday. According to the Special Inspector General for Afghan Reconstruction, 13 of the 15 who had gone AWOL are still at large as of March 7th of this year.
Wait.
70 of... Yeah, there's still 13 unaccounted for. 70 of the 152 have fled the United States. 39 have gained legal status, and 27 were arrested, removed, or in the process of being removed from the U.S., and 3 turned themselves back into the bases that they ran away from.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know this was a problem?
No.
Yeah. Not only here, but in Europe too. I know we used to have them run away from Homefeld Scraff all the time.
Like, that's not fishy at all.
No. And, I mean, they've ran away from every place from Fort Rucker, Fort Benning, Fort Leonard Wood, and Fort Huachuca.
I understand why they ran away from Leonard Wood. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's Leonard Wood. I tried to... No, I didn't, actually. Oh! Someone in my fucking basic training... Okay, so my second company, I should say. Not my first one, because I don't... although, honestly, I'm surprised that entire fucking company... like, my first company, I'm surprised they all fucking platoons didn't just say, fuck this bullshit, and, like, bounce. It was so bad. We never phased in my first company. We dephased. They took away our flags, and then they took away our fucking sticks to where our, like, guidon bearers had to hold up their hand with, like, which number platoon they were. And if it was windy, the drill sergeants would be like, it's windy, I don't see those flags moving. And so, like, they'd have to, like, wave their fingers. Stupid bullshit. But no, my second company, which was a lot better, we actually had a kid go fucking AWOL during the final FTX. So, like, literally we had days left before we graduated. Like, all we had to do was fucking turn our shit in, right? And that was it. Like, it was home free. The drill sergeants fucking stopped giving a shit, right? At that point, they're like, we don't fucking care. You graduated. Don't fucking get pregnant, I guess. I don't know. Like, because after that final FTX, it's just like, well, you fucking met all their requirements. All the boxes are fucking checked. So don't fuck up. Like, don't royally fuck up so that way you don't have to be my fucking problem anymore. Like, I can fucking send you on, you know? We had this kid, what was his name? Chandler. His name was fucking Chandler.
Everybody's got a Chandler.
We do. And he went fucking AWOL in the middle of fucking nowhere, Fort Leonard Wood. Like, middle of the fucking woods. Who the fuck knows where we are? Was, like, overnight during that final FTX, like, apparently got up to go on, like, fire watch or whatever, fire guard, and then never came back. Yeah. I have no idea if he was found or if he is still wandering around those fucking woods to this day. Can't tell you. Can't tell you.
You want to know the scariest thing of all this? Okay. The report cited numerous bureaucratic impediments to catching AWOL Afghans. They are required to provide limited biographical and background information while in the U.S., which can make it difficult to track them down, it said. Also, Immigration Customs Enforcement, or ICE, no, not our ICE, but the federal ICE, agents cannot take any action to locate a missing Afghan trainee until the Department of Defense and State takes certain actions to revoke the individual's official status. This delays the start of an ICE investigation, which in time is of the essence. Which means, surprise! The military's not doing paperwork on these guys.
Right. Oh, we had someone call. I'm so sorry I missed your call. I don't have the sound up, like, to where it's like, oh, hello, you got a Skype call. I don't have that because if I hear it, that means everyone else can hear it too, and that's not good radio. So, did you see ICE placed on the sniper competition? Oh, they did? That's awesome. Good job, ICE. And he just said, damn right.
So I gotta know, ICE, were you your own spotter?
Right? Maybe. WTF Nation Radio, hello? You are on the air. Who is this?
It's Carl.
Oh, hello, Carl.
I don't know if you know me very well, but I used to call in a while back, a few months back. But my puppy, where you at?
He's here.
It's Chlamydia Carl.
What?
What's up, big dog?
Hey, brother.
Who the fuck is Chlamydia Carl?
Okay, so
yeah, he's bugging. That's a long story.
Dude, you should probably get some antibiotics. Like, you don't want to be spreading that shit. Oh, good. I was going to say, I've got a friend I can introduce you to. She apparently...
Sweet. She got chlamydia too?
Yes.
No. Oh, it's so fucking gross. So what's up? Wait. What are we talking about here?
The Afghans going AWOL in the U.S. Me and Carl were stationed in Hohenfels together. He was infantry, I was MP, but do you remember all the Afghans that you guys used to train out there?
No, I was never in Afghanistan. I went to Iraq.
No,
I was in Iraq
at Hohenfels, when they used to bring the Afghans over to train.
At Hohenfels. No, I wasn't on that detail.
Oh, you lucky
I remember
bastard.
That detail, but I remember that detail, but I wasn't on it.
Yeah, at least every rotation we would have at least 2 or 3 just like disappear into the wild blue yonder.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a lot of shit, but I remember training. I remember training some Greek soldiers that the special forces were helping train, and we were helping them out. But no, I don't remember Afghan soldiers. Wait, so what? Bergdahl was with them?
Yeah.
Is that what he's?
No. Oh,
although what are we talking about again?
Bergdahl's sentencing does start on Monday. So that's...
Man, he gives a shit about that fucker. Fuck him.
How do you really feel, Carl? I'm confused.
Oh, what? I'm sorry?
I said, how do you really feel about him? I'm confused.
I literally don't give a shit about him. He deserted his post and he left his fucking country, and therefore I don't give a shit about him.
So if you,
I'm not in a political stance to care about him. You know, I'm not in a bureaucratical stance to care about him. I'm not a judge. I'm not a politician. I'm not a judge. Therefore, I have no reason to fucking care for him. You know, I'm just an American here, being an American over here in South Texas, fracking for some fucking oil. Yeehaw and the motherfuckers get around here. I don't give a shit about him. If he walks past me downtown, I'd be like, "What's up, bitch?" And I just keep walking.
All right, so then, I guess that makes my next question irrelevant, so never mind.
All right, so what was your next question anyways?
Oh, my next question was, if you were in charge of sentencing, what would you give him?
What would I give him? Oh, yeah, that's irrelevant.
Yeah, see? Irrelevant.
But yeah, man. Last time I called, I went fucking homeless back in January, I think.
Oh, my God.
Remember that, Mud Puppy?
Yeah. Yeah, you were traveling and living out of the car, heading up north last time I seen anything of you.
Do you have a home now?
Huh?
Do you have a home now?
Well, no, not exactly, but I got a job.
Oh, that's good.
But I haven't amassed enough money to get a home yet, But I just got a job just a couple weeks ago down here in South Texas, fracking for some oil, and they put me up in a camp. So, I got a place to live, but I'm still amassing money to get a home. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well,
Carl's resilient. Many paintball tournaments we lived out of our car for a week on end.
It was definitely an adventure. I will give it that.
It was.
It sucked going homeless and fucking sleeping out of your car, traveling around the Midwest, fucking looking for jobs. For a while there, for 3 months, I was in St. Louis, fucking as a roofing contractor for Aspen Roofing, and yeah, dude, they really helped me out. They were good people, man. They put me up in a little apartment, and while I go and sell roofs for them, I was really good at building rapport, but I sucked at closing the deal. I couldn't. I don't know. I just choked making them sign the contract, and so I only made like $6,000 in 3 months there. But this other guy, he made like $200,000 in fucking 3 months. I was like, fuck you, dude.
Dude, it is awesome to hear from you. I'll hit you up on Facebook so we can talk personal stuff. I'm glad you're doing a lot better than what you are. I'm glad to see you still got your high spirits.
Oh, fucking A, man. I'll never lose that shit.
Hell no. That's when you lose your edge. Hey, as long as you keep your chin up and you keep looking out, you'll be all right.
Fucking A, man. I love you, brother.
No.
Love you too, Mo.
All right, you guys take it easy.
All right. You too, Carl.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you, Carl. I'll tell you what, Carl is probably one of the most happiest-go-lucky guys you'll ever meet in your life.
Oh, my God. I need to go meet him.
Oh, my God.
His
that boy can party.
Is
you will have a blast if you go party with him.
His energy is just infectious. Like, I feel all like, yeah, no, let's fucking do this. Just from that short call. Oh, my God. Yeah. I need to meet Carl.
And he's like that 24/7. It does not matter.
How does he sleep?
I don't know how he does it.
No, but how does he sleep? Because, like, if he's constantly go, 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 how does he sleep? Carl, call back. I have questions. Just kidding. You don't need to call back.
He does. I mean, he'll pass right out. And then we'll wake up and we'll go right back at it again.
Oh my goodness! Did you ever?
And we would do that for a week at a time, every couple months. And there was 4 of us. There was Carl, me. Actually, wow, there's more than that. Martin.
Hold on.
Ollie and Ollie too.
Kaz just said it's called meth. Carl does meth.
Carl loves meth. No, Carl does not do meth.
I mean, that you know
of. He was in the military. Come on. And he was drug tested.
Fucking Mike Infectious, like his nickname. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Chlamydia. Oh, I have another question. Excuse me. I have another question. How did he get the nickname Chlamydia, Carl? You had to know this was coming. Like, I need to know. I need to know.
So Carl was known for hopping on the train.
Was he a man
on
whore?
A plane.
Was he a man whore?
What?
Was he
Yeah.
a man whore? He was?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, now I really need to talk to. Just kidding. Sorry. Continue. So
But
you
he was known for jumping on a plane or jumping on a train on like a 4-day and like taking off to like the check or going down to hostels in
and
like
just saying
South Europe.
and just saying fuck it and fucking everything with a vag and being like, I don't care. I'll get the little drip drip.
Yeah. Yep, and old boy came back with a drip.
I mean, okay, so I will say, at least for guys, you're able to notice when you get something like this before it gets really bad. Ooh, your Skype is terrible. I'm taking you off. It gets all pixely and shit. Now, and like after I fucking switched it over to me, now it clears up. Like it would too, right? Whatever. No, it's still kind of bad. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, you know, you guys get the like a little drip and you're like, something's not right, because let's face it, guys are rather protective when it comes to their dicks, right? If anything is not normal down there or like not what it should be, you go and get it checked out, because let's face it, your lives revolve around your dicks. Scientific fact that your lives revolve around the status of your penis.
Not when you've been married for 10 years.
Says the dude with 4 kids. But you know, no, your life doesn't revolve around
And
your
the youngest
dick.
is 4 years old.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'll watch the kids and then you can go knock her up again. You're welcome. I do.
No more.
I am planning on going to Savannah, probably in like April or May next year. So I'll go. I'll babysit for you if you want. You can.
Hey, if it's like the first weekend in May, we're good, because that's like our anniversary weekend.
Yeah, and then you can knock her up again. You're welcome.
No.
Yep. But no, oh my God, I feel old now. So the family that I used to like nanny for when I was stationed at Fort Stewart, I used to babysit for one of my docs, right? Who was a lieutenant colonel at the time. Major? No, he's a major who got promoted to lieutenant colonel. Either way, whatever. And so I used to nanny for him, and his he had 3 kids, and the oldest is graduating high school like this year. I feel old.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, your picture's so much better. But so I'm gonna have to fucking go see her graduate, right? I mean, I have to. Like, I was her favorite babysitter. It was devastating. It was the worst goodbye, was saying bye to those kids. Like when I PCS to Irwin, worst goodbye was saying goodbye to those kids. I was like, no. Because
I mean, that's the same. I mean, everybody knows my wife was an FCC provider, and that was the hardest. Was when we left Irwin, she was an FCC provider, and it was hard saying bye to those kids. And then again in Germany, she was an FCC provider, and it was hard to say bye to those kids. Because I mean, you watched them grow within the last couple years, and they were a main part of your day-to-day stuff.
Yeah. We just got a fucking holy fuck balls news article, which I need to read. I gotta get to it though. Hold on. Apparently an IED has gone off in Colonial Williamsburg.
What?
Right? Hold on. Everybody just hold on. I gotta get it. If my computer will, cooperate with me. Right? Exactly, Allie. What the fuck? What in the actual fuck? Here we go. Maybe.
Come on.
Right?
It's a race on who loads first.
Think faster. All right. IED detonates in Colonial Williamsburg. Officials confirm. Williamsburg, Virginia. An investigation into a detonated IED is underway in Williamsburg. Investigators responded to a parking lot in Colonial Williamsburg at South Boundary Street and Francis Street at around 5 p.m. Thursday after receiving a call for a vehicle fire. When units arrived, they learned an explosion was confirmed as a detonation of an IED. The device was located outside of a car parked in the lot. Major Greg Riley with the Williamsburg PD said no one had been hurt and there was no damage to any of the vehicles in the parking lot. Williamsburg police say that units with Williamsburg Police, Williamsburg Fire, and Colonial Williamsburg Public Safety. Fuck, that's a lot. Fuck Williamsburg. Not just the word, like not the town. Newport News Police, Virginia State Police, the AFI, and the FBI assisted. Officers believed it was set off intentionally, but later said Friday it was an isolated incident. The section of Francis Street between South Boundary Street and South Henry was closed to vehicle and pedestrian traffic during the investigation. Police sent a message Friday morning to the William and Mary community. Quote, I write this morning about an incident you may see in the news. Last night there was an IED discovered off campus in a Colonial Williamsburg parking lot at Francis and South Boundary Streets. The report was made to Williamsburg police around 5 p.m. No injuries have been reported. Though this was not on campus, know the proximity is close. While the investigation is continuing, there is no indication of any ongoing threat. Williamsburg police and other agencies are handling the investigation. Francis Street is currently closed between South Boundary and South Henry Streets. Detours are in place. Dude. The fuck?
Was this a practice?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying, though, right?
As far as getting ready for something bigger?
Were they looking at it as a training or not a training, to see the reaction of the local law enforcement and everybody else to see what they're going to do when something like this happens? Maybe it was meant to be just a small one.
But I mean, why Colonial Williamsburg? Like, I get it. Maybe if it was during the summer, like, again, okay, so maybe if it was during the summer, because, summer vacation, parents are going to take their kids to fucking places like Colonial Williamsburg. I know my fucking parents did it to me. When was I? I think it was summer before 8th grade. So 7th grade summer vacation was, they took us to, or was it 6th? I don't fucking know. I was in middle school. They took us to DC and we went to all the monuments and all the museums. We went to fucking Colonial Williamsburg since it was right there. So like, but like the fall? Why in the fall? And then again, why Colonial Williamsburg? That's not I don't think it's a high tourist destination, and there's no political gains of blowing that town up, So I just...
No, but what's so special about Williamsburg?
It was the first city.
And...
I feel like I should know this, and I'm failing.
Basically, where the U.S. government started.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, could this be tied to Antifa?
But again,
A strike against the government starting at the beginning.
That doesn't make sense, though.
And Stephen brought up, it's a convenient target.
I mean, I'm sure it's convenient, but it doesn't
It's
make
close.
sense.
It's close enough to make people go, oh shit, and it's convenient enough that, it probably has a smaller police force that they're less likely to look at it.
No, it doesn't make sense. It's fucking Antifa. They're not fucking smart. All right,
Yeah, soft target.
No, but let's face it. They're not smart enough to go after the birthplace of this country, aka Williamsburg, Virginia. They're not smart enough to do that. If they're going to hit something and like attack the government, they're going to outright go for the government and actually go for either the Senate or the Congress or the White House. They're going to go for those places.
No Timothy McVeigh.
No.
What? Go for a big federal building.
Yeah. Not colonial.
That's what I'm saying. Go Timothy McVeigh. Go big or go home.
Yeah, so they're not going to go for Colonial Williamsburg.
They'll nail a farmer's market. Damn it, Kaz, I almost spit my Mountain Dew out all over the place.
Right.
Allie, I'm looking it up right now to see. Yeah.
Right, as long as the farmer's
Antifa-
market is non-GMO and organic. Exactly. So,
Antifa plans nationwide terror attack for November 4th, 2017.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I've seen those things popping up on my Facebook feed like, hey, everyone be careful on the 4th. But why the 4th? Like, of all days, why Saturday, November 4th? Like, it's so random. Like, let's face it, these people don't have jobs, so why would they do it on a weekend?
That's I'm
like
looking PBS.org. I would say they're probably nobody that I found
election
is
day.
like reliable. Oh yeah.
No,
Special election day.
No, it's not. November 7th was election day. I know, because that was my first night on air.
Oh yeah, the longest show ever.
Yeah, no, it was the longest show of our fucking history. Was election night, and I was fucking there, and it was my first show, and I was with Red Lake, and I was, hey, I'm new. I don't know what I'm doing. That was me. Yeah.
Yep, I looked it up on PBS NewsHour. I roughly trust Snopes, Allie. I've seen them get swayed before.
Snopes has been proven to be left-leaning and should change things, so I don't trust Snopes.
But CBS News I can pretty much trust. And a false rumor is currently circulating on conservative junk news websites and social media warning that the loose-knit movement of anti-fascist activists known as Antifa is planning to launch a civil war in the United States on November 4th. We found that on October 4th, searching Google for the phrases Antifa November 4 and Antifa Civil War November returned results that could serve to confirm the conspiracy theory.
I mean, because who wouldn't put dates online for everyone to see that they're planning on starting something, right? Like, they may be fucking moronic, but they're not that dumb. Like, they're not smart, but they're not, like, dumb either, Like, yeah. I'm sure there's, because, like, let's face it, a lot of the people are fucking in college right now, so they have to be in some degree, in theory, they have to have some sort of intelligence. Yes? Because they have made it into college somehow. That being said, they're smart enough not to, I guess, lay a trail to where they can be tracked. Most of the members of Antifa we don't know who they are. We don't know who's running them. Like, we have theories, you know, we're all about theories and saying, hey, George Soros is fucking backing them up. But there's no proof of any ties between Soros and Antifa.
Correct.
It just is, and the same thing with their fucking leadership or their generals or fucking whatever. There's no tie between the people who tell them where to go and like what to protest and the people who actually show up and protest. Or I should say riot. Let's call it what it is. They fucking riot. And so why would they put something online that can easily be traced back to them about what they're planning on doing, you know? Like there has
right. I mean, they're not smart enough. They're not smart like organizations like Anonymous and stuff like that, where they can pretty much hide their identity and not be found, but release stuff and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Like they're smart and like the generals, if you will, are smart enough to lay low and not be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
To where they get noticed, right? Because if you're planning any sort of revolution, why would you want any sort of web footprint stating that that's what you're trying to do? Or like start a revolt or whatever, you know? You gotta think a little like them, I guess.
Allie's got a good question. What do you all do to weed through the real versus fake information?
You look for multiple sources, I guess. I don't know. That's what I do. I try to find multiple sources and see if they've got collaborating. That's the word. I can't talk right now. I'm fucking tired. I'm drinking wine because, well, I was going to drink beer, but then I bought wine tonight as well. And I was like, wine, right?
No tequila?
No. I'd be stripping down. Nobody wants to see that.
I was thinking the song, too, as soon as I said it.
Yeah, no, like, that's a legit thing. Like, that's a concern is, you know, tequila does make clothes fall off, and nobody wants to see that. I agree, Allie. Wine is good. Come join me, friend. We'll drink wine together. But yeah, you know, like, just... Do I think they are planning something big? Fuck yeah, I do. But again, they're going to have code words, you know, as far as look for these things and then you're going to go here. And it's like a fucking scavenger hunt or, you know, where you have to follow the clues in order to get where it's like this trail is leading you. And
yeah, I mean,
and the
it's
members,
like the Ray Vulture.
Yeah, so the members know what to look for, and it's everybody else who's kind of blind to it. And then you've got those who are, I need your sangria recipe, Allie. I'm gonna need that. I am. Sorry,
you can go ahead
squirrel.
and send it to the inbox. She'll get it.
Right? Yes. Oh, that's right. Send it to the inbox. I'll get it, and then I'm gonna be like, hey, thanks. But yeah. Does that make sense? Like just my grunting and like random noises makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I'm conveying what I'm thinking through random noises. Good. Glad. Exactly, Mike. Code word bacon. Yeah. If you have the motivation, it is easy as fuck to be a terrorist in the USA. There's a position for that in the CIA. Interesting. Good to know, Kaz.
What are the prerequisites?
Right.
And does it pay good?
That's the question. That's the real question. Does it pay good? But, dude, it's already been an hour.
Woohoo!
So it's
Flying.
break time. Fuck yeah. Break time. So we'll be
You cussed
back
again.
at what?
You cussed again.
Damn it. So we're going to come back and I'm going to talk about McCain threatening Mad Dog Mattis. Because, you know, that's always the smart thing to do, right? Let's threaten the guy whose nickname is Mad Dog. Because that's going to end well. So.
Yeah.
I
Somebody
will-
who's coined the phrase "kill 'em all."
Right. Right. Ugh. But all right, we'll see you guys here in about 12 minutes. So yeah, see you guys soon.
Is that a hero needs saving? How he needs that support to keep his roof from caving, holding tight on that 45 as a tear drops from his eye. Picturing his mom is all that's kept him alive. Cause he's buried his friends and he's buried his thoughts. Suppress these demons inside until his stomach's in knots. I see you on your knees, so please let me give you help. Pick you up, lift you up and put you on that top shelf. Trying to improve, but he keeps dealing with the
just walking on shells. This feeling that love conquers everything else until you reach the point in mind. There was a failure to communicate, so set to leave, but we were forced to wait. Nobody said we had to relate. At the end, it's over. I'm finally sober. I'm finally sober. My only demon, my only regret is that I left you with scars so that you'll never forget. Sick of forgiving my mistakes and my faults. Shattered your glass onto millions when I ripped it apart. There's nothing left. At the end it's over, I'm finally sober. I'm finally sober.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Wake up early, about noon. Gotta get it together, I gotta stay in tune. Same time's against me, but I hate to rush. Gotta keep it between the lines until I hit the dust. I gotta buy some time. The key to freedom lies across the state line. It's a daily ritual, this game I play. In the life of a shadow man with a debt to pay. Hit the gravel with my hand on the radio. Here I am again.
we are back for part 3 of Friday Night Freedom. Fuck yeah!
You cussed again.
I know. I keep doing it. It's so bad. So bad. I do need to fucking... I need to work on it. I almost said it again. I caught myself, though, after I said the actual word and before I said the ing part. But, yeah, screw it or something. Like, it was physically painful not to say fuck it just now. It hurt my soul. No, true story. It did.
It was like when I was on Monday with Ice.
Yeah.
It was the first I talked to him since he jumped on there. And it was, he said it was physically painful for him to make it through that interview.
Yeah, honestly, I need to get on this Squares thing that you've got going as far as how long you think I'm going to make it before I swear on terrestrial radio, and then I owe like a huge fine that I can't afford to pay.
Like, I keep hearing terrestrial radio, and the only thing that pops into mind, like, we're going to get abducted or something.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
As long as there's no anal probes, I'll be fine.
So, I wanted to read an article which Best Stepdad Ever brought to our attention. And it is from, hold on. It is from refusefascism.org because they have their own website apparently. So, here's what this says. November 4th, it begins. The Trump-Pence regime must go! Exclamation point. On November 4th, 2017, we will gather in the streets and public squares of cities and towns across this country. At first, many thousands declaring that this whole regime is illegitimate and that we will not stop until our single demand is met. This nightmare must end. The Trump-Pence regime must go. Our protest must grow day after day and night after night. Thousands becoming hundreds of thousands and then millions. Determined to act to put a stop to the grave danger that is the Trump-Pence regime poses to the world by demanding that this whole regime be removed from power. I clicked on the link and oh my god. It's insane. It's absolutely insane what they're putting out there. Like, hold on. Holy shit. Okay. So it
Or
says,
is it another Arizona Antifa type deal?
I'm not 100% sure. It says things you can do now. Spread the slogans and the date far and wide. November 4, it begins. In the name of humanity, we refuse to accept a fascist America. Okay, so newsflash, everybody. Antifa, you use fascist tactics. So who's the real fascist here? Last time I checked, Trump has yet to go after really anyone's basic human rights. I might be wrong. Maybe it's because I'm a white chick. But I don't see it. Like, I'm still able to vote. I'm still able to drive. I'm still able to have free speech. And I'm a woman. And apparently Trump hates women, according to a lot of people. Which I find hilarious considering he's groomed his daughter to take over his company and not his son. Sons. He's groomed his daughter. But yet Trump hates women. So women don't vote for Trump, right? Am I right, ladies? But then it's like, holy shit, we can vote? Just kidding. But yeah, okay. And then it goes on. Let's see. Spread. Oh my God. Spread the message and organize people on social media with memes and share ready content. With memes? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
That's how they're secretly communicating.
That's it. Oh my God. Sorry, I hope no one just like had their eardrums burst out. I'm so sorry.
Like mine? Oh.
Sorry. I got super excited. I'm a screamer. I don't know what to tell you. I purposely did that. Goodness.
I'm a married mud. I'm a married mud. I'm a married mud.
You're so bad. Stop it. Mm-mm. Oh, let's see what else. I love how they call it. Oh, there's a number. They have a national office. Oh, can I give it out on, can I give it out? Can I give out this number?
Is the number 8675309?
No.
Okay. Call Allie, call them.
Right? Oh my God. Should I? I have no idea what I would tell them. But oh, hey, Staff Sergeant America. Oh, we're nerds. Are we nerds or are they nerds? But the meatloaf.
Damn, Grey Cloud, what did I ever do to you?
Aw. Hey,
now that song's stuck in my head.
Which song?
8675309.
Right. Yeah, no, dude, there's a fucking number listed. Oh, I want to call it. I want to call it.
Mute him.
I was told to mute you. All right, hold on. I need to call this number. Hold on. 917 407 128. All right. Let's see if this works. Oh, I have to. Oh, choose a country. All right, so 1. I'm gonna go with 1. Wait. Dude, fuck Skype. Ugh. All right, hold on. It's being stupid. All right, that one. Oh, it's ringing. I'm so nervous. I don't do well to call. Ah! I have so much social anxiety. I don't call people.
Hi, you reach refusefascism.org. In the name of humanity, we refuse to accept a fascist America. Please leave your name and number, and we'll get back to you.
Sorry, that mailbox is full.
Damn
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
You don't say.
Son of a
I wonder
bitch!
how many spam phone calls they get a day.
I was going to leave one and be like, hey, so this is Mings from WTF Nation Radio. You guys realize that you use fascist tactics when you promote anti-fascism, right? Give us a call at 415-889. I would love to talk to one of you. Oh my God. Yes. Oh, that's amazing. We're going to have to you guys don't understand. I hate calling people on the phone. Okay, so real life Minx, not this Minx that you see right here. I don't talk to people if I can avoid talking to people over the phone. I will. That's
she
why.
Does.
That's
I
why.
I called her on the phone,
and
she's just
ignored.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, this is true. Yeah. No. Fucking. Yeah. I will text someone. That's why they invented texting, so that way, us introverted, socially anxious people don't have to fucking interact with humanity at any sorry, infantry, at any like point. Like that's why, like if I want to order pizza, there's an app for it, and I don't have to talk to anyone in order to place my order. That's how fucking far my social anxiety has gotten. Like So, like I'm shaking right now that I called someone.
Baby
so bad.
steps, Minx.
I
Baby
know,
steps.
I'm getting there. Oh my god. Like for real.
Yo,
though.
Allie brought up a good point.
What?
KJ. We need to pass this along to KJ in the taco truck.
Oh my god, yes. Not on Tuesdays though. He can't do it Tuesdays because I can't listen because I'm scrubbed in.
Yeah, play it over the sound system.
Right? Oh.
Tell Doc it's your turn. I get the aux cord today.
Wait, hold on. Andrew said that's my number. Let's go, introvert. I just called that number. Nobody answered, Andrew. And it was like a oh my god. I want to call them again. Maybe they'll answer this time. I don't know.
Oh god, she's addicted to phone calls now.
No, okay, no, like seriously, it was like that adrenaline rush when you get when you're in like middle school or high school and you're like, tee, I'm gonna prank call someone. Remember like back in the day when they, what was it? Like E-Bombs World? And they had the fucking different, fucking like voices that you could do. You remember? I remember. You remember Chewbacca?
I remember.
You remember Chewbacca? Oh, yeah, I remember. Exactly, Allie. Is your refrigerator running? You better go catch it. Ah! And then you like hang up. But then they invented like, star 69 and then caller ID happened. And then you're like, well, fuck.
Why did they pick star 69? Because every
don't
adult
know.
went.
Right? No. Like, and even, right? Exactly. Allie, better go catch it quick. But no, like, exactly. Like, why star 69? Like, we're fucking perverted, like, individuals. Why would you, of all numbers, why 69?
Because it's a number every adult will remember.
Right? Member Barry.
I had another
exactly
article pulled up, but I pulled off for the I pulled out for the Antifa article.
Oh,
but it was
hey, Andrew just gave me his number. Hi, Andrew. Is that number for Mud Puppy or like for me or for the station? Because then you just put your number out for the whole interwebs to see. That was good. Good. It was a good job.
Yeah, that's not good. Like, you want some good conspiracy theory? Not even conspiracy theory. It could possibly be one that we could use to our favor. Disabled Chinese space lab likely to crash to Earth in the coming months.
But where is it going to hit?
That's it.
It has
a defunct yacht-sized Chinese space lab is expected to fall out of orbit and crash to the Earth in coming months. China launched the 8-ton... I ain't even going to try that one. Satellite in 2011. Tangong means heavenly place in Chinese.
I was going to say you have to do the accent too. Turn the R's into L's, you'll be fine. Or the L's into R's, that's right.
There's no R's or there's none of that. Tiangong.
Wait,
Tangong.
Say it again.
Tangong.
Oh my god, you're so bad.
To do it.
Oh my god. So I'm the same color as my shirt right now. Oh. All right, we're better. Continue, sir.
It's 12 meters long by 3 1/3 meters in diameter. We're designed to test technology for future space station. Chinese space program used it for a series of spacecraft docking.
Are you there, Mad Puppy?
Hello?
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 Oh, hey.
Hello?
You're there.
But they use it for docking and everything else. You know, when this bad boy's supposed to come in, don't you think it would be a good time to, like, blame a accidental piece of it breaking off and happen to hit a certain another country?
Which one?
North Korea?
Well, I mean, there's a 70% chance it's going to hit water. So...
A piece could always break off.
I mean,
or at least we
you're
could
right.
say it was a piece.
I'm being called out that I'm not going to call Andrew. Taking you up on that. Sorry. But I don't like being called out. Don't worry, Andrew. Hello, Andrew?
Who's this?
Hello, Andrew?
Hello?
Hello?
Well, hello?
This is Minx from WTF Nation Radio. You said I wouldn't call you. I'm calling you. So, suck a dick.
Oh my. Suck a dick, she said.
What's up,
Well,
dude?
pull the little motherfucker out.
So what's up? So I want to know your opinion on some of the shit that we've been talking about.
I don't even know what you guys have been talking about. I've been drinking.